Hey, if you're like most people, you have dreams and hopes, and you look to the future with optimism, or maybe you used to look excitedly to the future, but life has beaten you so badly that you've learned, as many do, to settle and accept the status quo. I've been there. I've gotten up after life has knocked me smooth out. My head's ringing, my eyesight is still blurred, and I thought, I'll not do that again. So I looked around at my situation and I settled. After all, where I am is safe, and failure, well, failure stinks. The problem is that you and I are never truly happy unless we are learning and growing. So instead of giving up and burying our dreams, let's think like those championship coaches and focus on the fundamentals. Life has them. One of the fundamentals is filling our fuel tanks with optimism and positive reactions and views. Hey, life is tough enough without having a bad attitude. So, how do we move to an uplifted mindset? The first thing you do is you look at who your peer group is, who are you hanging around, who are the people that you're allowing to influence you. Are they positive people in a growth mode, or are they Debbie Downers that complain about everything? You see people that are pessimistic, we don't have to avoid them entirely, but we got to be aware of how they make us feel and what they do to us and the impact that they make on our moods and our mindsets. And sometimes you just have to walk away. Alabama coach Nick Saban has a name for these kind of people. He calls them energy vampires because they just suck the life and the energy out of everything they touch and do. I've heard them referred to as energy drainers by Les Brown, but whatever we call them, we know who they are, and they must affect us in a negative way. And if you sit there and let them, they will tell you about how life's done them wrong, and they'll go all the way back to childbirth telling their story. In a book I was recently reading, the CEO was responding to a question about negative people, and this woman said, I know how to deal with them. Run. We all have to deal with them, but certainly do not want to become the negative person. We need to be aware of how they affect us. You and I have stuff to do, and it takes energy to get that stuff done and vitality to live every day like we want to live it, right? It takes a lot of energy to do that, to kill something and leave the cave and go kill it and drag it home every day. Life is tough, but it's much tougher on you if you have a negative mindset. Consider the people that you are close to. Are they adding energy to you, or are they draining it away?